What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Jazwares World of Halo Ghost Vehicle with Elite Covenant Trooper. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new videos constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new videos. And if you do enjoy this one or any of my other ones, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you guys are enjoying the content that I put out. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out, so please be one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance, and if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is that you watch my videos from start to finish. That is all. As always, the information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and once again, guys, we're going to be taking a look at Jazwares World of Halo 3.75 inch line Ghost Vehicle with Elite Covenant Trooper. My bad, guys. I was going to say Core Trooper, but it's Covenant Trooper. Now, real quick before I get into this review, these things are going on clearance at Walmart right now for $11, guys. Go to your local Walmart and check it out, because for most Walmarts, these things have been shelf warming, so they should have plenty, but now that they're on clearance, they won't last long, guys, because as you will see in this review, and as you saw in my Warthog review, these things are definitely worth these clearance prices. Now, the original retail price is definitely not worth it, but these clearance prices are definitely a good deal for these figures. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a close look at these figures. Now, I myself am not too much of a gamer anymore. I used to play video games every now and then back when I was younger and I had more free time in high school and whatnot. But I did grow up on the Halo video games, so I do have a small attachment to them, especially 1 through 4. And I have no idea what this new Infinite one is going to be like. And my friend has an Xbox, has one of the newer Xbox, so I'm sure once he gets it, he'll tell me how it is and whatnot. Because he is somewhat of a gamer and stuff. And actually, you guys will be meeting him this Saturday at 9 a.m. on episode 2 of the CoolFigurez Toy News Toy Talk podcast, where I will have my first ever special co-host guest already on episode 2, guys, for you to be interesting and mix things up. We had a really good time. We saw Snake Eyes, and then we talked about it, spoiler free, of course. We just gave you our thoughts on it and what we thought of it. And then we also opened up a bin of some old sealed Star Wars toys that I had from my childhood. So you're not going to want to miss this Saturday's episode, 9 a.m. Meet me there. I will be watching during the premiere with you guys so we can chat live. So I really hope to see you guys there. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get right on into this review. So this thing is basically all accessories. It comes with the Ghost. It comes with the the Alien Covenant guy, Elite, and of course an energy sword. So that is basically all the accessories that it comes with. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and put this guy to the side and take a look at the Ghost first and foremost, because this is the big bad boy and this is what we really want. I do like that this line is including at least one action figure with their vehicle, so that you're not just getting a vehicle, because especially like if you look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse line, the vehicles they're getting and giving us, they are just vehicles. They aren't giving us anything with a figure or anything like that. So it's nice that this company is giving us, a figure. Obviously, it's different, a lot different, because this is a different scale. This is 3.75 inch versus a 7-inch line, but still a lot different, or a lot better. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a nice look at this Ghost. It is very nicely done. Definitely one of the newer versions from Halo Infinite. I actually do happen to have one of the original Halo Ghost figures from Joyride, so even before the McFarlane license, and it's right here. Now, this was a relatively much smaller line than this. I would say it's probably more of a 2-inch line, so about 1.5 inches less, but you can still see what this was from, probably Halo 1 in my opinion. I'm pretty sure this is the Halo 1 design of the Ghost, and then here's the Halo Infinite. I'll go ahead and pull it forward. So as you can see, these now arch forward as they do here, but they are a little more prominent in the Infinite version than the original Halo version. But as you can see, progression has been made in these two things, or in this Ghost. But it's just really cool that I realized that I had this and I was able to find it and bring it back out, because I did manage to keep a lot of my old toys, especially Star Wars toys. I kept all my old Star Wars toys, except for maybe like 1 or 2 playsets, unfortunately. But with that being said, the only real articulation that you get in this vehicle are these joysticks. They do go up and down right here, so that way you can fix them fix the position so that your action figures can fit better. The cool thing about this one versus, you know, the original one, if you look at the bottom, there's no peg holes for anything at all. Whereas this one, not only does it have peg holes, but it comes with these energy type looking stands on the bottom that you plug in, and it helps keep it up and elevated as it should be, you know, since it's a ghost. So that's really cool, because this one just sits on the bottom, on the floor, you know, if you're not holding it up to pretend like it's flying around. So I think that's really cool. You know, they're really starting to, I mean, it makes sense because kids aren't really playing with these toys, rather collectors are. We're displaying them, we're using them, so it makes sense that they're keeping us in mind when creating these things. But all in all, I absolutely love this new updated version of the Ghost. Like I said, it's just nicely detailed. It's not the best detailed in terms of like the cockpit and everything, but you do get a little red accent paint right there. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I get the camera to focus right there. But overall, you do get some scratches and whatnot, so it doesn't look brand new, which is nice. All in all, I absolutely love this vehicle, and it's going to look amazing on my Halo shelves. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Elite Trooper right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at his weapon of choice, which is, of course, the Energy Sword. Now, this Energy Sword could be better. You could add a little blue accent line inside, which would at least give it some character. But it is what it is. It is a very flimsy material, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but at the same time, I do really like, because like I mentioned the McFarlane license earlier, I do have a few of the McFarlane figures. And the Arbiter that I had from that one also came with an Energy Sword. And that's why I was talking about the blue accents in the lines, because his Energy Sword has that. But unlike this one, it's actually a very hard plastic that actually broke on me. So thankfully it wasn't this part that broke. It just broke right here off the handle, so I was able to just glue it on and keep it and be very gentle with it and whatnot. But like I said, the hard plastic does have a tendency to snap real easily, whereas this has a little give and it won't snap off too easily unless you really try to break it. I find it kind of ironic that the Halo McFarlane figures were that delicate in their bladed weapons, but now when you look at the DC Multiverse weapons, they're literally like this. They're just bendy plastic and whatnot. So at least McFarlane learned from their mistakes. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this Elite Trooper. He is definitely really cool looking. I've always liked the Elites. They've always been my favorite in terms of the Covenant, and also the Brutes, especially in Halo 3. The Brutes in Halo 3 were really cool. In Halo 2, they were kind of just shaggy beasts. But anyways, we're not talking about the Brutes today. We're talking about this Elite. So he's really cool. I do wish they would have opened up his mask a little bit more so you can see his face and his growl. But overall, he is very nice. They do come in all sorts of colors throughout the game, so that doesn't really bother me. But I wish I would have gotten like maybe a blue one with this one, or a red. I don't know, more of a classic Halo color than an orange. But it is what it is. Like I said, I wasn't really thinking of hopping on into this line. Just the fact that it was clearance out and clearance out so low for such great vehicles, I had to jump in. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He can't look down too much or else his head pops off. So he looks down that much, looks up that much. His neck. Okay, so this part right here is sculpted on, so you can't move that. So you can only move basically his head around. You do get a little head tilt right there. His arms do go out all the way because it's attached at the shoulder right here in soft pliable plastic. You do get 360 rotation at the arms, no butterfly joints. Rotation at the elbow right there, single hinge elbow, rotation at the wrist, in and out hinging at the wrist as well. Looking at his waist articulation, he does twist at the waist very slightly, very tight. He can once again join the cheerleading squad, so he can kick out basically all the way. Looking at his leg articulation, kicking out forward. This guy's a little weird. You gotta straighten out his leg. If you straighten it out all the way, he kicks out that far right there. He kicks back that far. He does have single hinge knees, but they do have rotation at the knee right there. And then you do get another joint right here. Like I said, this guy's really weird, but he is an alien, so that makes sense that he has a joint right there. And then you have rotation at the ankle right there, and up and down, and a little bit of a ball joint. So all in all, a really cool Elite figure for $11 essentially. Well, if you really I mean, it's basically a free figure at $11, guys. I mean, if you really work out the price and everything, in my opinion, $11, you get basically a free figure. So all in all, guys, I am completely happy with this purchase. And like I said, it is currently on clearance at Walmart. So go and find them if you can, if you want. These are great vehicles at these prices. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy on his Ghost. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited shots called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Go ahead and check that out. If you like what you see, leave me a follow there as well. But with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it, guys. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And don't forget to tune in Saturday at 9 a.m. for episode 2 of the CoolFigurez Toy News Toy Talk podcast with special guest host. With that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video.